A lot of great additions came to Grand Summoners Global recently. We had Rudius, we had Roxy, we had Sylph, and we also had Alk. Wait, Alk? We will be awakening Alk. To be honest, I really don't know how to go with this intro because I don't think really anybody's excited to see this. But who knows, maybe Alk will surprise me with her awakening. I actually have not looked into this at all, apart from she's the newest awoken unit on the global side of the game. There she is, the giver of life, Alk.
I feel more confident, and I think now I can be more helpful.
I want to say Alk has been like a meme unit. That's Valentina. I want to say Alk has been like a meme unit for quite a while. Whenever she first came out back in the day, she was actually used as a reviver in Rags, which was a viable strategy, but nowadays reviving really isn't that great, I want to say. But who knows, maybe with this awakening she actually got something nice. So let's see what actually changed here. Dark resist 20% up, HP auto recovery level 9, and we also have disease resistant master level 5, all allies disease time reduction and disease evasion rate 50% up. That's pretty solid. We have her skill, which restores all allies HP and increase all allies skill CT speed by 20% for 5 seconds. Her art love elixir. What do you mean by that? Recovers all allies HP by 30% and revives one ally with max HP 15% reduced and art gauge 100 up. Stacks. That was one of the problems you had, but she constantly will revive your tank and give them 100 arts, which is solid on tanks that could just spam their arts, like, you know, for example, Gerald, Cilia, stuff like that, but not so good on people like Thetis because he won't revive with his Magia, from what I know. And then her true art, 19,000% light damage magic, all allies HP auto recovery by 200, and increase all allies damage by 30% for 15 seconds. Increase all allies damage to weak elemental enemies by 30% as well. 30% more damage to weak enemies. I want to say a lot of decent stuff here. The main part, or the main issue I have with Alk, even though, like, you know, she's just a healer, I really would have liked like art gauge somewhere in her kit. I don't know where, but just a little bit would help her out a tiny bit. But she does have a 5-star support. We're going to, of course, check out her animations and everything, but real quick, I want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. I know it probably sounds redundant when me constantly saying it, but honestly, you guys have been killing it recently, and I really can't thank you all enough. Feel incredibly blessed to have a fan base for a game that's like GS, because to be honest, GS isn't the biggest game in the world, but it still amazes me the amount of support this channel gets on a day-to-day basis. It's kind of wild. And that is all maxed out for the girl Alk. So let's see our animations here. We have a regular attack animation, which is just like a little orb attack. Her skill, I think it's just yeah, just like that. I really like this skill animation. It's, you know, short, simple, to the point, but I just like all the colors that come off of it. Her art is just a bunch of hearts. Some may call this cute. And her true art, which is completely new, we haven't seen it before, and you know what, I actually kind of like this. This isn't anything too crazy, but this, I don't know this, I feel like I've seen this somewhere before though. Rating her animations a 6 out of 10. So I guess this is what we're going to use her on. I'm going to take her up against some of the Mondo Light floors and see how well she does in that. I do want to say, I don't know how we're going to make this exciting because Alk doesn't do damage. She just kind of stands there and heals, and that's it. So hopefully y'all know what you're getting yourself into. No expectations whatsoever. But I mean, maybe she can, you know, do something. Hopefully. We have a lot of heal slots though on this team. Jesus. We can see her true art in action here, see what it does. I mean, that did do a lot of healing though, no cap. But we already have a lot of healing on this team, like an absurd amount of healing, maybe too much healing. I didn't think you could make Mono Light more sustainable than what it already was, and I stand corrected. You absolutely can. There you go, Alk. Heal again. Yes, sir. Let's keep it going. You got this, Alk. You know, if he dies, revive him, Alk. You got it. Wow, I'm not gonna cap the look at the stats up on the team. Sheesh. I think the problem is that there's not really an activity that you need to do to use Alk in necessarily. Like a lot of one-shot attacks, let's say like a lot of ending nukes, right? I feel like you're not going to be able to survive them anyway, even if you have a healer like Alk that can revive people, because, oh wait, he died. Yeah, now get your ad back up now. Like I was saying, I don't think there's a lot of content to where only one person will die. You know what I mean? Let's say like Ganon. You know how at the end of Ganon, he does like an ending nuke, and that ending nuke usually kills your entire team, except for the person that may be iframing it, like Mako. Or if you have enough damage mitigation, you would be able to survive it. Or if you have a revive equip, which is usually what people use. Hey, Naofumi, get your ass up. You're not dead yet, fam. But you guys get the point. Like, there's really not too many ways where you will be able to use Alk and actually get benefit out of it, because more than likely she's gonna die too with whoever is tanking majority of the damage, because that's like the theory behind her, is that you're using her as this tank reviver to an extent. We'll always like revive the tank and make sure the team is completely healthy. Like right now, you see that Naofumi keep getting his ass twaxed, and I gotta keep picking him back up. She will survive. Like for example, what you could do, which this is kind of big brain, you could use Blessed Necklace on Alk, put it on Alk specifically. Maybe Alk will survive some way, revive, and then revive the tank. But the problem is Alk only revives one unit. She doesn't revive everybody. There's actually a super hard Special X Hyper right now where you have to fight this guy, and I think he like one-shots you. But I think if we go in here with Mono Light... Oh, wait, no, he has Light Killer. Oh, shit. One thing that is kind of cool with Alk, though, is that you can just use like all revive equips on her to just make her like the ultimate reviver to an extent, which some people may just like to mess around with or whatever. But I'll show you in just a second what I actually mean with this, because as you see, we have Blessed Necklace on her, but we accidentally did like put the buff on her, so that kind of sucks. But I wanted it to be on Naofumi, let's just say. But there is one thing I want to say: we are staying healthy. You know, she is supposed to be a medic, and we have not been low on HP since this thing has began. I'm talking about everybody healthy, nutritious. No one on this team is malnourished. I don't know. I think it like really sucks for people who actually do like Alk. Maybe some people do. There has to be somebody out there that stands this woman. But it just sucks because there's just so many other options that a lot of people just rather use for a lot of different things. Like even in the Mono Light ruins, I don't see a situation where she would actually be good. Maybe in a floor that comes out later on, possibly like you would need someone like Alk, someone who can revive the entire team or just revive one unit. But then you can just use Lisa. Like Lisa's in the game for a reason, and then she could just spam Blessed Necklace on the tank, so you don't even have to worry about that. So I really don't see like the point of Alk nowadays. There has to be something she can use for it. There has to be like some type of cheese, some type of strat that I just don't know about that she 100% can be used for, because I just can't think of it at the moment. Also, Naofumi, get your ass up now. Still, that's pretty impressive she's able to keep up with Mako in terms of healing. So I guess if you need a healer for Mono Light, that's what she would be used for. But in most situations, you're probably going to have someone that's better. Like I know a lot of people, a lot of you guys are going to be summoning on this banner and, you know, are going straight for Sylph. And to be honest, Sylph would be leagues ahead of Alk in pretty much every single way. But either way though, and this is the problem with showing off support units. I feel like they're not as exciting and they're not as engaging as other showcases. And because of that, I just really can't have as much fun with them as I would with someone like, you know, Eris. Yeah, that's all I got to say about this unit. She's cool. If you are lacking in a healer for Mono Light, I'm never going to be using this girl again, more than likely. She's going to be in my box collecting dust till the end of time. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video though. Thank you all for coming out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. And last but not least, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water.